What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on the Justice League movie, which comes out in November, on the 17th of November, and we are all excited about the Justice League movie. So since I started adding the Justice League DC Extended Universe content to my channel, I've received no end of support and messages on my Twitter, on my Instagram, and on direct message on YouTube. So I've been sent a script that kind of looks reliable. You can relate it to the two trailers. The person says it's from someone that works inside Warner Bros. But then again, guys, it could be anything. So don't take this as it is really the full Justice League movie. As we know, we've had reshoots. We've had various people writing it. There's Chris, there's Joss, and there's Zack Snyder. So like I said, guys, it could be real. It might not be real. But let me know, what do you think about this kind of script, I guess you could say? There's 3 acts, and then there is 2 post-credit scenes, which Warner Brothers don't tend to do. So I would type this video something like Justice League news, Justice League full plot leaked, questionable, this must stop, or something like this. So Act 1, the movie starts off with a history lesson. Diana, who is Wonder Woman, tells Bruce when he mentions the Mother Box, a long time ago, before the gods fell, a great war raged against Darkseid's army. Darkseid is mentioned multiple times. He is shown at the beginning of the movie, but only as a hulking dark figure with glowing red eyes. I mean, this is kind of cool because I've also read reports that we see Darkseid, but we don't really see him, and he is known for the red glowing eyes. The 3 Mother Boxes each had a power of their own. One controls teleportation, one controls technology of any kind. Obviously, Cyborg was confirmed to be that one, and one controls Omega power, and Darkseid is wounded. It says he's seriously wounded. The other 2 boxes are given to humans and Atlanteans. So obviously, like Themyscirian, Wonder Woman's people have one, and then like Mera and Aquaman's people, Underground Atlantis, have the other. So we meet Queen of Themyscira, and we also meet King of Atlantis and the Human King. They talk about otherworldly evil that is destroying the lands and decide to team up to fight it. Zeus arrives to promise to lend a hand. Together they march their armies to Steppenwolf, who is transforming the planet. The scene cuts out right as the battle begins, because this is just a little bit of a history lesson. In present day, Bruce tries to recruit Arthur at Amnesty Bay. However, Arthur shows him away. We get the sense that Arthur rejects responsibility. I mean, guys, we've seen this in the first kind of tease for the movie, so this bit could be realistic. In Paris, Wonder Woman stops an attack on a museum. She discovers that the gunmen are parademons in disguise. They blow themselves up before Wonder Woman can do anything. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not Paris. I mean, my interpretation of that trailer was it's London, so I'm not too sure. I know they did film in London. It could be Paris. I'm not too sure about that bit. So, in Metropolis, Lois finds herself unable to move on from Clark's death. She still mourns. The world mourns with her. Crime is up, and even Bruce can't stop studying Superman and what he could have done to stop his death. I mean, this is true. This is very true, because we see in the latest trailer that kind of Batman's not been around in a while. He's kind of gone missing, so crime would go up without Superman. That is pretty obvious. Barry visits his father in prison and vows to find the true killer of his mother. Iris drives him home in the car. She tells Barry to live his life and not drown himself in solving unsolvable crimes. When Barry reaches home, Bruce recruits him. So, guys, yes, we've seen Henry Allen in the first trailer that we got over a year ago now, I believe it was. No, yeah, I think it was about 10 months ago. So that bit looks like it could be legit. We know Iris West is in it. She's been talking, and she's also said that she's going to be in a Flashpoint movie. So, guys, we know that bit is true. But we don't know if they're actually going to show the Henry Allen bit, as we did see that part. But then, rumoredly, a couple of weeks ago, Henry Allen has been taken out of the movie. So it's kind of here and there. At Themyscira, Steppenwolf arrives to get his Mother Box. speaks with Wonder Woman's mother, and the Amazons try to put up a fight, but Steppenwolf tears them apart. He takes the mother box and leaves via a boom tube. So guys, we know this happens. This is factual. We've seen this in the trailer, so we know that Steppenwolf does actually get the Themyscirian, like the mother box that's in Themyscira. So Act 2. Wonder Woman and Superman Wonder Woman and Cyborg meet Batman and Flash in the tunnel. They talk about what they are facing and how they should do it together. Meanwhile, Steppenwolf established contact with Darkseid, lets him know that they already have one mother box and will soon have the others. No protectors here, no lanterns, no Kryptonians. The League fights Steppenwolf but are defeated very quickly. I mean, this scene does happen directly in the trailer. No protectors, no lanterns, no Kryptonians. But like I said, guys, I don't know how legit this is, but I feel like my audience would like this kind of video. So back at Amnesty Bay, Arthur saves a drowning man and carries him back ashore. This forces him to embrace some responsibility, and he floats back down to Atlantis after chugging a beer. I mean, that does seem like Jason Momoa's kind of version of Aquaman. That does seem like something he would do. Meanwhile, Steppenwolf attacks Atlantis. Mira and her forces are unable to stop him. He takes the second mother box. Arthur arrives just in the nick of the time to see Steppenwolf, but is unable to stop him. This is the scene where he narrowly dodges Steppenwolf's throwing axe. I mean, I don't know how accurate it is. I mean, the person that kind of sent me this could have just wrote that, but that did happen in one of the trailers. Meanwhile, the League arrives in the Batcave. Alfred is very surprised at seeing them. Bruce tells them that Barry that he needs to keep a level head during the fight. Having seen the Themyscira mother box in the possession of Steppenwolf, Dinah fears for her mother's safety. After being alerted by Alfred, the entire League visits Gordon, and he tells them that they've tracked a cell phone to Ukraine. Arthur joins them over here, and they decide to take the fight to Steppenwolf. I mean, I don't know how accurate this is. I'm literally this is quite a long article, so if I make a few slurs, forgive me. But as they leave, a Lexcorp chopper lands at the scene. Luthor arrives at the scene and tells them Steppenwolf that he can help him get an unbeatable monster, and demands the body of Superman. The parademons fly over to Smallville and begin robbing Clark's grave. Martha sees this and tries to stop them, but they beat her away and leave her injured. We know like the actor that plays Martha will be in the film. Bruce tells the League that he has received a call from Martha saying that Clark's grave has been robbed. Infuriated, Flash races there to single-handedly stop them from doing anything to Superman's body. He fights the parademons, but they take him over. I mean, we do see this in the tease. We do see this in the tease trailer, the bit where kind of the Flash is taken on parademons. At Heroes Park, the rest of the League arrive, but realise that Luthor has already has Clark's body into liquid. Luthor confronts Batman and reveals that this was his plan all along during it's referring Batman vs Superman. Interesting. Superman told him to kill the Kryptonian. Luthor agreed to comply and pitched another idea to turn Superman evil. Luthor reveals that he even called Deathstroke and arranged his escape because he knew that he was going to be arrested. I mean, guys, this does make sense because we heard Lex Luthor was going to be doing this. I mean, there's been reports that he's not going to be in it, but like I said, he would have a big part. I mean, whether Deathstroke's in it is either here or there, and we have had loads of variations of evil Superman in kind of teasers and kind of leaks and theories. Superman is resurrected evil, black suit and mullet, what you share. I mean, it will be a black suit Superman, I'm pretty sure. However, he still retains his physical form because of the Codex running in his veins. He goes right after Bruce, who is saved by Arthur at the last moment. Arthur fights Superman while Dinah fights Steppenwolf. Superman beats down Arthur and Steppenwolf beats down Diana. So Act 3. So guys, I'm not reading up the exact kind of script because it is really long. I'm just kind of like sub-reading the most important parts. Cyborg arrives to tell them that he has figured out that Apocalypse is just like a hell is like a hell mirror version of Earth with red skies, which is why Steppenwolf knows his way around. He also reveals that the boom tubes are an interdimensional travel system. Also, Cyborg reveals that he can open a boom tube now because he is a mother box. After this revelation, Diana tells the League that they must go to Apocalypse and defeat Steppenwolf before he comes back with his entire army. Arthur believes that they are all going to die. I mean, he says that in the trailer, we're all going to die. Bruce reinforced the motion and they need to stop holding back and fight with their lives at stake. The League boom tubes to Apocalypse, but Cyborg leaves the boom tube open for Superman. The outer space. Superman looks at the sun and takes in the sunlight. That makes his suit charge change colour back to red and blue. That's interesting because there are people's theories that thinking Superman's suit is only black because he's depowered, which would make a lot of sense. I think that would make a lot of sense. Then he flies back down to Alfred. He said you'd come. Now let's hope it's not too late. Superman has reunited with Lois and Martha before heading to the boom tube. Okay, so this is a really kind of thing that comes from my videos, like, he said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late. So this refers, it's kind of on about Superman. Like I said, I'm not sure. We don't know how legit it's this. The League fights Steppenwolf but can't seem to win. Then Superman joins the fight. This is an intercut with history lesson as Zeus, Artemis, Poseidon and Human King defeat Steppenwolf in the past. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg defeat Steppenwolf in present day. Then they leave him defeated on Apocalypse and the boom tube back onto Earth, and that's most likely where Darkseid is going to kill him, if Darkseid is still actually going to be in this very movie. And then it says post-credit scene. Diana returns to Themyscira only to find her mother near death. She was injured badly by Steppenwolf's attack and gives her right. Oh, she crowns Diana the new queen of Themyscira. Post-credit scene in Gotham. Bruce meets Amanda Waller to get information on Deathstroke, intending to hunt him down. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below, do you believe any of this? I mean, some of it's got to be true because we've seen set photos, there have been 2 trailers, there have been teasers. Some of it makes sense, some of it doesn't make sense to me. I don't really see it being that one-sided. Because in context of what it just said, it says Steppenwolf owns them, and then the League owns them as the League owns them when Superman's working back with them. I really hope this isn't like the actual script because there's not much depth. But like I said, guys, Joss Whedon has been reworking on some scenes, writing some different things. So I don't know how accurate this is. And like I said, I don't expect Deathstroke to be in this. I do expect Lex Luthor, the Henry Allen part, I'm not sure. But guys, I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment box down below. There's no mention of Green Lantern, which is kind of, I've even heard things about Martian Manhunter being in the movie and Shazam, so I'm not sure. But like I said, guys, I don't know if this is legit, but I got sick and tired of people saying this is the final script, this is the leaked script, so I thought I'd do my own version of it. I hope you don't think the title is clickbait. The title is going to be what I said it is at the start of the video. I hope you stay to the end of the video. But this must stop, guys. People must stop leaking kind of scripts that aren't real. I mean, I don't know how real this script is, but I thought I might as well go over a script, to be honest, guys. So let me know in the comment box down below, guys. Do you think this is real? Do you think this is fake? I hope you like this kind of video because a lot of it factually could happen. Spoiler alert, I did give a spoiler alert, I believe, at the start of the video, but then again, it might not be true. Like I said, the Diana scene is supposed to take place in London, and also I don't think it's a museum, I think it's like a courthouse or something. But yeah, there's a lot of inconsistency there. I don't really think it's real, but I like to report Justice League kind of things on this channel. As you guys know, I like to just make Justice League videos. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.